One of the ways that the Mormon Church keeps its members in and makes them feel crazy and like they can't leave is they gaslight them about the definitions of basic English words. Prophets will teach officially from the pulpit these insane, contradictory, bizarre things, but the members will come back at you, oh, well, that's not official doctrine. And here's the joke. There isn't really any official doctrine because doctrine, according to the Mormon Church, never changes. But the Mormon Church is constantly changing their teachings. Prophets will literally write books called Mormon Doctrine, claim to speak for God, and then if you quote these books that have doctrine, LDS doctrine, Mormon doctrine in their title, then the members will come at you being like, that's not really doctrine. And it's like, there is no real doctrine because you all keep moving goalposts. Here, for example, is the English definition of that word, a belief or set of beliefs held and taught by a church. With this as a thing, then you have to admit that the church has had extremely racist doctrine that they have changed their minds about, that they have changed. If it is a concept that was taught during General Conference by prophets and then was published in manuals and in books and taught to the members, and the members held this belief for decades, you have to stop gaslighting people and saying, well, that's not officially doctrine. It was. You could say the doctrine's changed. Another basic English word that members of the LDS Church like to gaslight everyone about is the word secret. They will tell you what happens in the temple is not secret, it's sacred. What happens in the temple is absolutely secret, as in, it is not meant to be known or seen by people outside the group, which is why even when former members who went through it is their experience, when they talk about what happened in the temple, people from the Mormon Church come in the comments and flip a lid and tell them to be quiet and stop talking about it because it's sacred, so you're not allowed to talk about it. If you're not allowed to talk about it, if you cannot scream it from the rooftops if you want to, then it is a secret. Let's look at the definition of sacred. Does it say anything about you not being allowed to talk about it? No one's allowed to say anything to anyone outside of the group? No, connected with God or dedicated to a religious purpose and so deserving veneration. That's it. It doesn't mean you're not allowed to talk about that. That's not what sacred means, and the Mormon Church keeps trying to gaslight its members into thinking sacred and secret have different meanings than what they actually have. I was a member for a full 22 years, did the whole shebang, seminary president, read my scriptures daily, was way into it, and had no idea what the fuck went on in the temple until I went through for myself at 22 years old. I was not warned about what I would be wearing, the fact that I would be learning secret handshakes to get into heaven, none of it. That is a secret, it's not sacred. If it was sacred, then you could talk about it, maybe in hushed or reverent tones, but you could talk.